Hi, welcome to this quick video tutorial on how to install the slims9 library management software as an automated service on Windows 32-bit and as well as 64-bit versions. This is going to be very easy. So you're going to be very comfortable at the end of this video tutorial doing all that by your own. So these steps or for Windows 7 and above operating systems. I have not tested the Windows version lower than that so far, so I cannot guarantee any results on that. So now let us proceed on the video demo for the same. So I am logged in into my Windows. Actually, this is a Windows 10 PC, and I have logged in as the administrator of the PC. This is a very important step. You must log in as the administrator of the PC. If you do not know the password, ask your IT guys to key in the password and hand it over to you so that you can complete the installation successfully. So installation of slims9. So you can see it. I am in my downloads folder now on my Windows PC, and I have already downloaded the slims9-x86.zip file. So this is the zip file. I will give you the download link to the zip file. I will give you on the video description of this video description on YouTube as well as on the project site. So you will be able to click the download link and get it. So once you download the zip file, right click it and choose extract all or extract here, whatever options you have got. Either extract all or extract here. So I have WinRAR here, I have extract here option, I have 7-zip installed, so it also gives me extract here option. Otherwise you choose the extract all option and extract it. So I will choose extract here now. This is actually a very fast machine with an SSD hard disk, not the old SATA PATA hard disk, but it's a very good SSD hard disk. So it will be very fast. It's expected to be at least 16 times faster than the earlier hard disks. But you choose, depending on your budget, you can have either of these hard disks, not a problem. Slims will still work on it. Yes. So now you got a directory called slims9-x86. The directory is the same name as the zip file. You got it, the entire folder with a lot of subfolders in it. Its size is around 549 MB as it says. Now what you have to do is you have to copy it. Press Ctrl C or whatever, and then go to your C drive, the root of the C drive. This PC, I click this PC, and there is local disk C drive. I double click it, and here I will paste it. Control V it, and when you do that Control V on the root of the C drive, it is going to prompt you for a password or at least a confirmation that you really want to do it. Since you are logged in as an administrator, no problem. You should be able to copy it comfortably, accepting that warning or whatever message it comes. So I have already done that. I have Control V that. I have pasted it here. You can see it on the root of the C drive. I have the slims9-x86 folder. So now after you copied it, double click it, you should be able to see all the files in it. I have kept a lot of batch files in it to make your task easier for setting it up. You don't need to remember anything, just have to right click the important files and choose run as administrator. So now what we'll do is first we'll go through there are two important services which are required by Slims to operate. One is the Apache web server, you have to install it, and the MySQL database server. The Apache web server and the MySQL database server, you have to install it. I have also given the uninstall options. If you really want it only, you have to right click and run it as administrator. Otherwise don't run it. This is not required unless you really want to remove it from this PC totally. Okay, before installing this Apache and MySQL, you would have a look at the show ports.bat. This is to ensure that whatever Apache and MySQL, both of these softwares require a port or a communication channel, a unique communication channel on that PC. It should not clash with any other guys occupying that port. Port is just a numeric number. So you have to ensure that the ports required by Apache and MySQL are not occupied. So what we will do, first thing you will do is before we install these two services, we will run this show ports.bat. Right click it and choose run as administrator option. So click it and it will ask you whether you want to allow this app to really run, make any changes. You say yes. So immediately it runs, this batch file runs, finding out, running the netstart command and seeing if there is anybody else occupying this port number 80, 443 and 3306. 80 and 443 are the HTTP and HTTPS secure port. This is HTTP normal unencrypted connection, and 443 is HTTPS secured connection port, and 3306 is the MySQL database port. So all the three commands are returning empty results. There are no results beneath it. So which means you are safe to go ahead and install it on this PC. But if you find any entries, results of this command, like saying listening at the end of the result, if there is a listening keyword, that means there is some other program occupying this port. So ask the IT administrator guy to see if they can remove that program, or if they can't remove it, they need it, ask them for a totally different PC to install the Slims software. So this is how you will proceed. Okay, now we have run the show ports first, and then we will run the Apache install service.bat. Right click, run as administrator, click yes. Yes, so it's nicely installed the Apache 2.4 as a service, and also it tested something, did some testing, and it says finally it is starting and started successfully. Apache web server is running now, and then you will run the MySQL install service, MySQL_install service, run as administrator. Yes, it says installing, and then it installed it successfully, and also started successfully it says. So good enough, press any key, that's it, enter key I pressed, and that's it. Now if I do the show ports thing, right click the show ports and run as administrator, you will see that there are all the netstart commands are returning a result. Whatever we did now, those programs, these new softwares are occupying the ports, the TCP ports, transmission control protocol. Port number 80, it is listening. One of the Apache is listening on 80, 443 it's also listening, and 3306 the database MySQL is listening. So we have successfully installed it. So that is it, though so simple. So now we are, after doing this Apache, MySQL and show ports thing, now there are three more things here. Start services after backup, stop services before backup to change MySQL root password. I'll quickly mention what is this start services before backup and stop services. I'm sorry, you have stop services before backup. See, every day after using the Slims software with punching in a lot of data, meaning typing in a lot of data, you would like to take a backup. Very important, very crucial to protect your hard work. So for backing up this entire folder, you know how to back up a folder in Windows. You would go to, say, let's say you'll go to the C drive and copy this root of the C drive. This slims9-x86 is there. You're going to Control C that and paste it in a very large USB hard drive that you have got. Paste it over there and rename it with a suffix and hyphen today's date. Add a suffix today's date, and then safely remove that hardware. Safely, it might take some time because it's large 500 MB backup. It will take some time, and after your backup is through, successfully safely remove that. So this is how you'll back it up. But then the problem is, if you are having Apache and MySQL running and accessing files in that folder, your backup will not go through successfully. It will become failure. So what you're going to do is you will stop the services and then only take the folders backup. So what you will do, you will go inside the folder first and then stop the services before bat. Right click it and run as administrator. Yes, it stopped both Apache 2.4 and the MySQL is stopped now. Now you can comfortably back up the folder as you do for any other folders. It will successfully do it. But then now we are not interested in backups. That is only at the end of the day. So we will start the service after backup as though we have taken a backup. Run as administrator. Yes. Yes. Now Apache 2.4 is started successfully and MySQL is also started successfully. You can verify whether they are listening by right clicking the show ports and run as administrator. Yes, all the three are listening now. So we are ready to go into the application for the first time after the successful installation on any PC. It need not be in your premises. You might help out a lot of people out of good heart. You might also help out a lot of people get this free library management software, excellent library management software in their own premises. You might help them. You might know some schools, colleges, or institutions or companies you might know, and you might want to help them out as well. So you can do this very successfully, very easily. You have seen it, how quickly I installed it. Now I'm ready to access the application. But before that, there is one last step to change MySQL root password. So here I have kept a very simple password. And if you open this, right click this batch file and edit it to change MySQL root password.bat. If you right click and edit it, I've given you the clue that you have to change this end password. This password we are interested in. You have to tighten it up. I have just kept it as a simple change underscore this. This might be guessable. People might come to know about it. So don't leave it like this. Change it to a very strong password and double click it. Double click this batch file, not double click it, I'm sorry. Right click it and as usual run after changing the password here inside the file. I'll repeat it. Right click it and edit it first. Change the last password in this line, this C colon, this is the command. The other two are rem. Rem is starting point, means it's just a remark or a comment, so it won't get executed. It's just for your knowledge. But this is the password you will change underscore this. You will change it to something stronger and remember it somewhere. Note it down somewhere where your organization might come to know about it. I mean, the superiors, the administrators might know about it. So document it somewhere. Otherwise, if you just remember out of memory, you might forget it over a period of time. So note it down somewhere. So change this password, run this, right click it and run as administrator as usual and click yes and it will change it. Now I am not changing it. I just put it change underscore this both places. It will not change. So it will just, it shows that it is run it, but it's not changed anything. So this is what you will do at your PC's end. You will change the password. And now we are ready. After running all the steps except for uninstaller, we have run all other steps and successfully completed the installation. Now we will log in into the administration. Go to any PC on your local network. See, this is the power of a web-based software. Once you install it on one PC, like for example this PC, you are ready to access it from anywhere on that network. Any nook and corner PC on the same network, you can access it. People can access the OPAC interface, people can access the admin interface, people can access the member area and interface. All these are possible. So now we will go to Google Chrome. This is on my different PC on the network. This is where I am doing this video recording. So I will access it now. Oh, okay. There is one important step I have forgotten. So after doing all these steps, you have to do one more important step. See, your users want to access the Slims software with a very simple name, not with a huge IP address. See, you have an IP address. I am on the local area network and it has some IP address as well. But I don't want to use every day changing IP address. That's going to be very tough on my users. So what I will do is I will go to simply go to control panel. I'm still as an administrator, logged in as an administrator, so I can change anything. I log into the control panel and then go to network and internet. Locate this option, network and internet, and go to network and sharing center. Click on that. And once you click on that, there will be something called change advanced sharing settings. Change advanced sharing settings. If you don't remember watching this video, watch this step again and again. Rewind it and watch it so you're comfortable with locating this. Turn on network discovery. You have to turn it on. Click that and click this turn on automatic set of network the connected devices. Tick that as well. Tick this as well. So this is checked. Usually this will be by default turn off network discovery, but you are going to turn it on. So click that turn on and click this check marks and save the changes. Since I've already done that, I don't need to save it. I can cancel it, but you do it at your end. so that the network discovery services are available, which means you can access it with just the PC name .local. Let me show you that PC name first. What is this PC name? You have to know the PC name that you've been given. So what I will do is I'll minimize this, right click this PC here, right click this, and then properties, choose properties, and you will know the PC name. Device name, it says script-PC. So this is the PC name for this desktop or whatever PC. And to access it, I will show you how I'm going to access it. So this is one way. Right click this PC and say properties, and you will know the device name is script-PC. Let us see if there is any more alternate way. Let's say computer management. Yes, there is computer management option as well. So you can click that and see if there is any PC there. I am not able to locate it quickly. You can go, I think system information is there. System information. Yes, system information is what I want to do. And then here also there should be a system name. There is a system name here, so which is called script-PC. It can be lowercase also, no need to for uppercase. Script-PC is the name of this PC. So what I do is I go to any of my computers, other computers, and since I turned on the network discovery, as you remember, what it will do is I can type https colon secure connection, https colon / script-PC. That's the name of the PC, and you will add .local. You have to add it because network discovery will add it. Apart from the PC name, it will add a .local extension to it, and press the enter key. Now this is what you should get at the first time. Your connection is not private. Attackers might steal your information from script-PC.local. It says net error certificate authority invalid. Why? Because we are using a self-signed HTTPS certificate, not a paid certificate. We are in a local LAN environment. We have not got a paid certificate. If you want to get a paid certificate, you have to go through a lot of process, put that PC on the internet, and only then those paid providers can access it and give you a certificate. But that is not possible. So let's accept it. Let's accept that we are using a signed certificate, and it's okay. So what you do, you click on advanced and proceed to this script-PC.local. Proceed to it. See, nicely our Slims software is being served by Apache in MySQL now. From that PC we are accessing this. So it's successful. So that is it. So easy to set up the Slims software in your own premises. So easy. And then I will give you some more tips. You should access, this is the opaque interface where all your organizations should know that there is a library. You can even, instead of script-PC, you might name the PC as library. Nice name to remember, library. Then people will be able to type it as https colon / library.local. Anywhere they can access it. And they can search for the library books, CDs, DVDs, even tape materials, even documents, like HR documents. If they want, they can upload it on the library system. They can have fillable PDFs. So a lot of things are possible with this library. So it can manage any number of assets, any type of assets it can manage for you. And then now you will click this three horizontal lines here and open it. There is a member login here. There is a librarian login here. Member area, it's given, it's member area, it's written, but it's a member login. And there is a librarian login. Of course, do not do the both logins as per the Slims website. You're not supposed to log in on the same internet browser both. You can have different internet browsers, one logging in as member, one login as administrator, because they share some common cookies. They will clash with each other. So now we are interested in librarian login. So right click it and open a new tab. And so you should close this. So it's already open it here. It's asking me for username and password. I type admin and change _ this. Then first time you do it, you might want to change the password for admin immediately. So click on change user profiles, and you're going to edit user profile admin. Yes, edit it. and edit, you go to the password section and type your new password and confirm that, and it's updated. So this will secure the admin login, applications admin login with a stronger password. Of course, document it anywhere, wherever you want, so that you can, even if you forget it, you can refer that back. So once you update it, the new password will be there. It will be changed from change_this to something new. Okay, and then at first instance, you see that bibliography doesn't have any data. You might want to import it. Bibliodata import, if you have already a system, you can import it. But first of all, download a sample, and once you download this sample into your downloads area of whatever PC, you will open that folder. I will tell you, if you want to have a very perfect import, even of very complex Unicode data of many specialized languages, say I don't know about much about Indonesian, but I know about Indian languages. A lot of languages use very complex Unicode characters. So you need LibreOffice to do that for you. Open this one, right click it, install LibreOffice. Just Google search for LibreOffice, get it installed, and then open it, right click it, and open it with LibreOffice. So it will open the LibreOffice Calc software and do the CSV import for it. It nicely says it is detecting it as Unicode UTF-8. So that is important for us. It should be recognized Unicode, and click OK, and then start typing or copying from some other area. But of course, carefully obey the fields: title, GMD name, edition. This one you have to type it in the same order, and import it. Okay, now is there anything else? Of course, I forgot to say that before if you are new to LibreOffice, I would say you turn off this automatic spell checking, turn off this autocorrect option. Let me click autocorrect options. I don't want anything. LibreOffice should not autocorrect anything while I'm typing. If something gets changed automatically, how do I know about it? So that's why you have to turn off this autocorrect. It has troubled me in past. Of course, it's a wonderful software. LibreOffice is no wonder a wonderful software, but these small things might trouble you. So just go ahead and click on this options. See this third one, options, and I only checked only one thing: ignore double spaces. I've checked it. Rest of all are unchecked. And you go to localized options, uncheck all of them, and click OK. So this is how you will save yourself the trouble of auto corrections. You don't want it. So that's it. So once you do this data typing, save it as text CSV. When you save it, it will ask you what format you want. You say you continue with use text CSV. It will save it, and then you import it nicely. So how do you import it? So you click the file to import. You click browse, and then where are the CSV files? I just typed some CSV files. Let me go through that. Yeah, so there is one CSV where I have typed some samples. So, and then all these are okay, and then say first row is the column names, yes, and ask him to process it. See how quickly it nicely processes. There were 5 records, some in Unicode, some in English. It's nicely processed it because it came from LibreOffice Calc. It nicely accepted it. Now install. You can click import now. Of course, every day when you are doing it, if you are doing it from CSV, from LibreOffice Calc, if you're exporting it as CSV and then importing it, ensure that your CSV is unique. You should not reduplicate the same things over and over again. Your database will become a junk, total junk and irreparable. So it will cause damages. So ensure that your CSV is unique. You should have unique number of records to import every time, not the already existing ones. But I'm not going to import now. I can even import it for this demo. So I will import it. So see, it says success, imported 5 records, it said. So I go to bibliography again, click on it, and see in all my records have got imported nicely. So I can edit any of them. So edit it, click edit here, and then I will add an image. Let's say for an example, images, browse it, and I will add some sample image. Let's see whether it goes through fine. See, I've added a library book image and updated image uploaded successfully. So this is done it successfully. So I could see the image now. One thing to remember is the bibliographic search requires full words. So if I say rig, it doesn't show me even in the, I think it is case sensitive, I guess. Let me see. Did I type something wrong? RIG. Is it case sensitive? No, it's not even selecting it. So what I can do is, whenever I do a partial word search, I can put a star after that. Star character after that and press enter. Even now it is not searching. There seems to be some other problem. Let's see, what is this problem? I'm not sure. It was working fine so far. Let's type something. Yeah, it works actually. The first word is not working. I don't know why. But if I search with VEDA, it's working fine. Let's fix it a little later. Okay, the technique is, if you're doing a partial keyword search, put a star after that, and that is important to know. And then, you can also use, of course, if you want to more powerful search, this opaque search is more powerful than the library search. Currently it is more powerful. So if you search with any partial keyword, whether case sensitive or not, it should search. See, here it gives you all the details, from where you can see the record detail, and say, let's say if you want to have a ISBN, you can search for ISBN. You can search for anything else and copy the data and push it into your admin interface. That way also you can search. There are all fields here. You can search on publisher, ISBN, authors, topics, title, series, like that. So this is how you will search for it. Okay. What happens to a double quote search? No, still not doing it. I'm still wondering why this is happening right in front of the video. Let's copy it. Maybe is it some other font? Rig star. This admin interface somewhat is still a complicated one. So anyway, we will have some methods of searching for it. So at least the second keywords are searching fine. The first one is not searching. If I search for second keyword, it's searching fine. Veda star, it's searching. And what about just Veda? That's also searching fine. The first keyword is having some problems. This still can be sorted out a little later. Okay, so you can explore all these options, and then in case you can go to system, and occasionally if you want to really recreate the index, if something is wrong, you can recreate the index from biblio indexes. And then you can, of course, backup. I was already talking about. You take the entire backup of that folder, because taking a backup of the entire folder will ensure everything, software, files, images, your text data, everything will come one shot. If you take a backup separately here, it will be very difficult. You have to again go back there. Okay, so now I have completed everything. Anything else? Yes, in system you can also go for the email setting and set up your SMTP server's address. If you have a SMTP server address, you can go for it. Otherwise, I will also give you a link to where you can create your own, where you can purchase and create your own SMTP server. Any cloud-based SMTP service should also work here. I will give you a link on how to purchase it in the project site. I will give you where I'm giving you the download link. So you can configure your SMTP address. Probably this might be helpful in your communication. See, you have once you configure this, you will have a do test here. So you can test it. You can send emails as a librarian, as an administrator. You can send emails to anybody, any other member who have borrowed books from you. You can send them, remind them. So all these things will be very useful when you configure the email or configuration. I think that's it. I have done everything possible. And lastly, I will explain to you something here. When you want to type any Unicode, let's say I add a new bibliography, and then I want to type some title in a very Unicode language. So I would generally go for an extension. I will go to Google Chrome's extension and visit Google Chrome's web store, and then install this wonderful extension called Google Input Tools. This is a wonderful extension. You can see it. I have installed it here. See, Google input tools, I have installed it and even pinned it. So it's come on the top here. So sorry, I clicked something. So I will add a new bibliography and put it on the title field. Now I can select, I can configure this Google input tools, click that, and there are keyboard shortcut settings, extension option. I can click in extension options, and any language I know, whether Chinese, Indonesian, I have various choices here. Beautiful tool this is. See, there is Indonesian here, there is Hindi here. He, of course, choose the first entry in the language. Don't choose anything else behind this. See, Hindi itself has some 4 entries, but choose the first entry and click right click on this. So it will add Hindi as a tool there. Now you close it. You should be able to type in Hindi comfortably using English itself. So where is that? This is Google input tools. Now you have added Hindi. You click on Hindi here and you're ready to type in Hindi. Say I say Hindi. It shows me a lot of beautiful choices on various options to type in Hindi. The first one usually is the correct. You can press enter key and it will type in Hindi. Of course, you can remove the extra space at the end, and Hindi should be okay. So if you save it, it will come in Hindi now. You can see it, it saved that, and Hindi is come now beautifully. So, and it's shown the time zone. Of course, this time zone I've configured as Asia Kolkata. You can change it in system configuration. You can change the time zone. He lists all the time zones. You can see it, open it in another window or tab, and change it to whatever your country or continent's time zone is. Let's say Asia. If you belong to some other city, you copy that fully. You will copy Asia / this one and paste it here. Asia, instead of Asia Kolkata, you have to paste your time zone and save it. Save the settings so it will reflect you in your time zone. Every record will come in your time zone. And lastly, if I search again, let's see. If I search on Hindi, the full word, yes, now it comes. So there's some problem with that data import there. It is not searching correctly the keywords, but if I am typing something, it is coming correctly. And it's saying 759, which is the 759, I typed it. Okay, so I think that's it. The entire software has been covered. Even backups have been covered. So now you know everything about this software. So you should be very comfortable. Practice it in, say, your laptop or your any desktops, pad desktops. Practice it once or twice, and you should be comfortable installing it anywhere else. You should be comfortable operating it and helping out so many others who need a good library management software in their premises. You will help them. And not only that, there are so many college freshers passing out each year, so they need good job opportunities in organizations. So once any organization has a free library management software, which they don't have already, if they don't have, you give them this, they should be able to recruit some new people. They can give jobs to people, help them manage a library system totally by themselves, and it's going to give them a lot of experience. They will become more confident in their lives. This is a very good humanitarian move. So one can help out. One need not be restricted to only one's own organization, but help out others as well. Wants to know it. That's the aim of my effort in putting all this. Okay, so I think I covered all of that. If I miss out any points, do check out the YouTube description or the project site, and you might come to know. If I missed out anything, I can mention it there. This is how I usually do it for all my videos, demo videos. So, and then is there anything else? Of course, you can, once you install the service, even now this will be running. There are show ports will be showing that it is listening still. And even if you restart the PCs and go for the show ports, it should show that, because all the services are running automatically. Let's see that. If I type services and open that, I should be able to see Apache 2.4 running, and startup type is automatic, which means if you restart the PC, it should start automatically serving your entire company. It should serve. You don't need to start it every day manually. Only once you need to install it, and then that's it. And what about MySQL? Where is that? Here, MySQL is running and automatic. That's it. I don't need to stop them now. If I need a backup, I need to stop it. I told you already. If you need a backup, you are supposed to stop it and then go above and copy this folder, entire folder, to an external hard drive. And then if you want to work again, you have to start the services. That's it. That is only for manual backups, before and after backups. I think that's it. Wish you all the best. Hope you make a large difference to your own company, your branches, and also the other companies that you know about. Make a difference to their lives and make your own life very successful. So thanks for watching. Wish you all the best and have a nice day.